Alrighty, hello and welcome to the channel. Blunt here, and we're back in Way the Hunter 2 early access. And the goal, well, I gotta get a crossbow sight. But, yeah, I know. Where's it? There it is. Yep, crossbow sights or find a 5-star mule deer or whitetail. Either of those two I come across, good things can happen. Meanwhile, I have no money, but Juniper and Regina will most likely have stuff for us to do. So let's get to that. All right, Regina. Got more gardening for me to do?
Do you believe in the power of dreams?
Yeah, that's during...
Cold rationality, huh? Then you probably won't believe the dream I had. I have a moose visiting me in my dreams. I walk across a mossy meadow and he appears. I freeze. He doesn't hesitate and moves slowly towards me. I keep staring into his large, glossy eyes, which are filled with a deep despair. And as he gets closer, they swallow me like a lake. I believe something is wrong with the moose of New Laurentia, and they need our help.
Maybe you need help. She's got a weapon in her hand. Let's just go with it.
I sensed I could rely on you the moment I saw you. My husband doesn't believe me. He's been avoiding me like poison ivy. He turns a deaf ear to the sick moose and just keeps on splashing out on new clothes, glasses, always lost in his phone, snapping pictures of himself like nothing else exists.
Are you sure you have a husband, not a daughter?
Symbiosis just vanished. Sorry, you didn't need to know about that.
Now I'm curious. No, no.
Let's start by nurturing the moose near that swamp. Little by little, we'll improve their situation. And to do that, we need to help things along a little by stopping the white-tailed deer who are spreading too much and taking over the moose's resources.
Okay. Harvest 3 white-tailed deer with their fitness at 0.6% or lower? 0.6%. Huh? Really? 0.6% or lower. I feel like that's a challenge in itself. 0.6%? All right, what am I rocking here? Oh, all right, probably don't need a 338 for that. Nope. There we go. I'm getting more used to it. All right, so 0.6%. I don't think I've ever seen a fitness get that low. I'm going to take a quick look, but if I can't see anything right off the bat that makes sense of that, then I may just hop over to Juniper and see what she's got next for us. And I just want to see some white-tailed deer so I can get some figurines on here. What am I doing? Oh, look, a moose. That would explain why, like, all my bulls I have seen have been under 25%. Every single one. I don't think I've seen it. No, scratch that. Maybe day 1 I saw one nice moose. What? Oh, down there. Okay, white-tailed deer. There we go. Not even... Is that a buck? Male, 49%. 0.6%? Is it supposed to be 60%? Wait, harvest 3 white-tailed deer with their fitness at 0.6% or lower. You know what? Let's just experiment then. Okay, first of all, buddy, you need to chill. I'll pop... It doesn't say bucks. So there's one. That's a mature female at 47%, 242 yards. God, that's going to be a hard one. 48%. What about you? 0.6. I think it's supposed to say 60%. So I'm going to kind of get into a position here where I can just see, yeah, like that. It's a far shot. Oh, it's not great. Not with them walking. Oh, I just saw a buck turn and stop, but he's behind the damn tree. Perfect. Pause. That looked like a good hit. I can't seem to put a marker down. Why can't I put a marker down today? Am I done? Okay. Something in front of me is triggering the mark. Ah. Yeah, they're all... All right. I don't know what's happening, but it's just, we don't have tracking markers today. So I need the money. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is grab me a, how's that buck looking? He's a 47. All right. It's really hard to do with this scope. And then of course he goes behind a tree. Good hit though. Yep. Went down right there. Okay. And I see that should be the third one. So did I just kill 3 whitetail deer that are low enough? And there he goes. Okay. I think we're good. Oh. Ah, fat fingers. Now, if I was actually supposed to find 8.6% and that's not supposed to be 60%, which even then that doesn't make sense. Basically what I'm saying, if none of these deer work for this mission, we're going to move over to see what Juniper's got, because I think the chances of finding 8.6% in everything that is blue, oh my god, is about the same chance I have at finding a 5-star. Okay, I'm hearing the wolves. Oh, look, a turkey. Very loud turkey. All right, it looks like our first shot was good. Oh yeah, it was good. I guess I didn't really need him. Are they really down there still? Good job. The heck? Man, these skills are OP. I think I don't know if it's something I unlocked, but I'm sitting here at 80 yards. No, I want the animal. All right, so right lung, round didn't make it through for left lung, but 257 yard, 48%er. 140 bucks. That counts. Okay, so it was 60%, not 0.6%. Again, it's early access. Look, guys, I'm in desperate need of money. Are we gonna flee? There they go. Oh, look. Why does it sound like he's coming back? Oh my god. Oh, are you good? Okay. You good, bud? You just got ran over by a deer. Wilson got run over by a whitetail. Too busy sniffing his own butt. Sorry. I'll just see myself out. All right, nailed that lung at 343 yards. That was a 49.9. So let's see if a doe counts. Doe counts. Nice. And that's the blood from her? I don't know. We're gonna put Gizmo on it because I've lost track of where the third one went. I can't remember if he was to my right or my left. That way. Oh, that way. Quiet, you. Ah! Frickin' turkey. Yeah, everyone's making noise. Everybody shut up. You, where's this turkey? My god. That is a vocal moose. And 316 yards. Got along. All of a sudden I can shoot. What? Wait, where was this last episode? That's like, he's got like a crown setup going on. I kind of like that. Only 76 bucks? Why? His weight? Oh yeah, he's a tiny little guy at 135 pounds. I could have wrestled him. Level 8, new sense unlocked. Oh, you get money for missions. Duh. All right. No, those are the wolves. Oh, wait, I know which moose I saw. I think that was the... Quiet, I'm talking. God dang. Huh. Oh, he's yawning. This hunt bores him. Anyways, all right, let's get back to Regina and figure out what's next. All right. Walk on your own 4 feet. God dang. Regina, wait. Your stairs are broken. I'm trying. I'm not allowed. Okay, there we go. What? Okay. You need to be more specific, but what was that? Did you just break something, Wilson? Anyways. Yeah, I murdered some... God, you still look terrifying. Like someone stepped on your toe.
Drivers and mushroom pickers have been telling me there's an unusual moose in the area. He kept approaching people, just like the moose from my dream. But 2 days ago, a car hit him. He didn't survive. I had a bad feeling about it, so I got some samples checked. The results just came in. It's brainworm. It's actually quite common. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. I must be getting old. It's a parasite that's carried by white-tailed deer. It doesn't really affect the deer at all. The trouble starts once moose get infected. from white-tailed deer feces. The parasite expects the same brain topography as in whitetails. As it's browsing, it tunnels through the brain, causing untold neurological damage. The signs are weakness, fearlessness, lack of coordination, circling, deafness, impaired vision, and paralysis. Eventually, the host dies. Essentially, the moose becomes a walking zombie. It's a horrible way for an animal to die. Culling the sick moose is inevitable.
Okay, so I'm looking for... So now I'm looking for animals with brainworm. Okay. Seriously, lady. Wait, or is this my fault for trying to take the wrong way? Well, let's go grab our 338 out of the truck. We're gonna take care of brainworm. All right, dude, you need to, like, stick with me. Okay, so there's like a delta thing going on over here. I'm looking for a moose with brainworm. Now, I know there's like a search area, but is this gonna be obvious? Like, is the moose gonna actually be... What version am I getting here? Am I looking for one walking in circles? Am I looking for one that's gonna approach me? I still can't afford a collar. I actually could afford the collar if I thought about it. Oh, I was just looking because I was like, I should be able to see him by now. If he's in that circle. Wait, 2? There are 2 bull moose in there, and they are just walking in circles. I mean, this might be dumb, but how infected are these guys? Oh, wait, there's a 3rd. Okay, so all 3 are just right up there walking in circles. Can I put markers down yet? No. I don't know how that happened. It's early access. That's just something I haven't experienced at all. No updates between last episode and this one, so couldn't tell you why. Okay, dude. I can't tell if I'm tripping over the dog or the rock or what. Like, God, you're like my real dog. All the ways you can go. Get out from under my feet. As I would tell my real dog, go lay on your chair. I swear to God, if you stop and turn around into my shins and cause me to trip, I'm punting you in a wall. Anyways, I've made that threat for years. I've never actually done it. Although I wonder if he would quit doing it. I just... So yeah, feel bad. First of all, I don't, you know, I've fallen through drywall because of him getting under my feet while I was carrying something. But at the same time, it's like, I always have that fear one of the times when I try and like catch my balance that I'm just gonna, you know, squish him. Don't want to do that. See, like that. Didn't I say heal? Heal. Not, uh-oh. Okay, I got scared. I got stuck in the ground. All right. So there's 3 moose. I am wondering if the brainworm has affected him in such a way. Oh, God dang it. Hey, that hurt somehow. Anyways, I'm wondering if they're infected in such a way that I can just approach them. Maybe put an arrow in him. Calm. That's a 25%er. What? These are monster moose. That's a 1-year-old 12%er. Okay, I'm going to take a whack. That's just misreading because of the mission, but man, look at this spot. This is pretty. Distraction, sorry. I want to see. Oh, right. Known bug, when he doesn't pull the arrow out, you put it back, take it back out, and it should fix it. It's only, if I remember correctly, it's only the first time per game load, or per equipment. So like, as long as I keep it on me during this play session, should be fine. And it doesn't affect the performance. Like, you're still shooting in there, you just don't see it. Oh. Wait, did I actually bump him? There he is. Back to running around. Okay. I see. My wind is going this way, though, so I may not... I just saw his antlers running off. He's back to running in circles. Like, I see this guy right here. And there's another one over there. So now the left one that was right on top here is back in those trees there. All right. How close can I get? I mean, I'm 70 from you. Those are some beautiful moose. 100 from you. I'm watching the body language. I don't know how well it's going to work. I'm going to get a range here on him. Okay, he's coming back around. Did I miss? I do not see any blood. I think I missed completely. Somehow. Oh, come on. I just noticed I couldn't hear him walking anymore, and that's because he's running away. Oh, wait, I did hit him. Okay. So now he's back in the trees along with his buddy. The other one ran off that way. So, plan. See if this guy's going to be dead. Now, looking at it, it looks like a good shot. Low, but oxygenated. Yeah, he's dead. So we're going to follow him, pick him up. That should put me closer to the second one that ran away first, who's somewhere over in those trees. And then we'll come back down to this end of the trees and probably just use the rifle for the third. I don't know what I was expecting. Like, they have brainworms. It doesn't necessarily mean you could just walk in on them. Oh, you know what? Let's grab my dog, put him over here. Have at it, bud. I don't know. I don't think the training or anything has been implemented for him. I also don't know if he spooks animals, like him running through the woods there, because there's still a live moose somewhere in these trees here. Oh, I didn't see him standing right there. And his vitals perfectly protected by a tree. He's also eating. Is this a brainworm one? Sure as heck looks like a monster. I'm gonna have to go through a leg. I have a shot right there if I can sneak it in. 43 yards. That's middle of the pins. Did I hit him or the tree? Come on, what are we doing, bud? I might have clipped the tree. Not to mention I see blood going over there. Wait, was that him? Is he not dead? Or was that the first guy? Oh, damn it. He got released. I'm not gonna lie, this kind of sucks. I don't know what's happening here. Was that him? Yeah. No, that's a new blood spot. We'll have to come back for that. Where'd he go? Got released again. Correct. Or did I not put him back on the thing from the get-go? What's crazy is they're not making any noise. Oh, hey. Okay, one's dead over here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Sit. Now, am I lucky? Did you fall in a good place? Because you are a beautiful moose. You fell in a good place. Oh, no. Wait. Where'd your antlers go, bud? Aww. Okay. We're going to try it again, just in case it was a fluke. Maybe it's because he's a mission animal? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh. All right, he's there. But if I manipulate him at all... Yeah, so we're just going to have to do old-fashioned. All right, heal. No, not there. Oh, this is such a pain. Come here. Come. Right there. Right there. Oh, my God. There. Got it. Jesus, that was a pain. Whew. All right, got it. That's good enough. Hopefully the next one falls in a better spot. All right, let's see what we got here. So this... Oh, okay, so he turned away slightly, but I did get him for lung, but missed liver. Also, hold on. Oh, no trophy thing, I guess. No rack. Probably because you're not allowed to taxi, yeah. Maybe he's not supposed to have a massive rack, and that's a bug? 463 pounds, he is tiny. That would be my guess. So the fact that I'm seeing the big antlers is not intended. All right. Well, then I will just sell him. Yeah, I need the money. All right. Back we go. Let's go find the other two. There may be one dead. I'm going to go see what his blood looks like. Also, that didn't count. What? Did I shoot a random moose? That's not good. I mean, no, I was following the trail. That was one of the ones doing circles. Unless he was just bored and dancing and he can't square dance, he circle dance. I don't know. All right, this. Oh, that looks good. High volume of blood. Yeah, this was a good shot. He's not far. There's no way he's far. Ah, there he is. We try and steer the dog to there. Have him sit. And let's check him out. Oh, no, I thought I clipped a tree. I was between the ribs, and it looks like a full double lunger. No, right lung was only 10%. But again, the rack disappears. 44 yards, 200 bucks. That one counted. Okay. Was that first moose a mistake? All right, so somewhere around here is another moose. This one, we're just going to rifle to save myself time. But he's not far. I think he's right over this lip here because I came down from that way. Oh, oh yeah. Was he standing there the whole time? I mean, this Ranger's a 338. There's no way he went far. I do love how it ends up on the foliage and everything like that. Like, that just, that makes it so much easier to track when it's actually behaving correctly. Yeah, I didn't think he made it far. Huh. Yep, disappears again. Perfect double lunger at 100 yards, so that was a lot of energy. 2. I see a turkey. Not saying I'd shoot it with a 338, but I see a turkey. All right, well, I'm going to get back up to a vantage point to check this circle out again to see if maybe another one spawned. Because if not, this may be broken. I'm not sure. I think screwing around with the trophy poses is what broke the first one. Because I didn't do that on either the second two. I just did like I would back in the first way the hunter of just positioned myself so that the camera should work. Okay, so I went all around the area. I tried fast traveling. I tried restarting the game, and I even tried talking to Regina. Yeah, there's no new moose. So early access. That's all I can say about that. Moving on. So we're here at Juniper because we can't do any more missions with Patrick until I get money. Please tell me you got something. I want to say I completed the last mission you gave me.
I watched you with Bug. I thought you seemed to be doing okay with the blood tracking, but what did you think?
I love having an audience for my slow descent into incompetence. Yes, my YouTube career in a nutshell.
That's a bit harsh. Your dog's a great tracker, and getting that shot was no easy task. Don't be so hard on yourself. There are plenty of people in this world who'll be glad to do that for you.
That's advice you could do with taking on board yourself. What?
So let's make a deal to both be nicer to ourselves.
Do you both have... Oh,
You may be surprised to hear it, but no, I don't wear contact lenses just to match Bug.
Wait, Bug has it? Oh, I didn't even notice that.
I've only seen huskies. Oh, and border collies too. But when I saw her, I knew she was meant to be mine. I first met her as a puppy at an adoption center I volunteer at from time to time. And from time to time, I adopt a dog.
Oh, God. We're looking to adopt an new employee.
You should read some books on the art of subtle manipulation. But I'm okay with having a little chat now. You've broken through the barriers of my introversion.
Well, does this matter if I pick the wrong one?
How about your dog? How long have you two been a team?
We have more of a victim and bully dynamic, and I'm the victim. Yeah.
If you're the victim, that just means your dog doesn't respect you.
Truth.
As I was observing you with your dog, I figured your blood tracking skills could use some improvement. Bug's one of the best in the region, so I'm planning to enter a blood tracking competition soon. I prepared a testing ground for her a while ago, but it was too easy for her. It has to be a real hunt. I think you should train on a real hunt too.
I don't know what the little logos mean.
When I was starting out, it was much easier to let Bug track blood at night. Fewer distractions, and somehow the dark felt like it helped.
Oh, God.
You could say it's my secret training technique.
All right, so, wait, he's off at Never Neverland. Wait, so hang on a second here. You have... How do I go prone again in this game? There we go. Never mind me. Bug. Yes, you. Look this way. I can't see Bug. Does he really? Dang it. All right. I'm just going to take your word for it that he's got the thing too. The thing that I can't pronounce. All right. Objectives. Who let the bloodhounds out? Harvest a dog. Harvest a dog. Wrong game. Harvest an elk between midnight and 5 a.m. with the dog active. God dang it. That means I got to go buy something. I mean, I do have the money. Do we do a night hunt? Where do we go? We need somewhere with elk. All right, attachments. It's $1,900 for the night vision scope, but it is a 16 by. What about equipment? Do I have night vision binos? Are these just, yeah, higher magnification? Okay. All right, that's, whew, that was pricey. All right, now what I can't, how do I do stuff? Cyclopedia, here we go, weapons. So it's a 6 to 8 class weapon. And if I recall correctly, there's 7. So I can use a 338. And honestly, I just might do that for the sake of not having my sanity lose it. All right, let's go take a let's go turn on the night vision in the day. It'll only wind well, right? Oh, it's that style night vision. But got good zoom and I got my shooting stick. It's actually not that bad during the day. Alrighty. Where to go? Do I go to a new area? See, I think last time I said I was going to go up. Did I not go up that valley? How did I end up there? Wait, what? Where's that lake? Oh, I ended up down here. Wait. No, I went that. Okay, that's that valley. But the next valley up, I haven't been to. 1604. It's 4 hours. That's great math, Blunt. 6 hours. Oh my God. I have a tent. Or no, I have, how much are tents? $9.50. So of course I don't have the money again. All right, we'll just sleep here and we'll give it to, yeah, that seems good. And now we'll go grab a truck and Wilson and I will head off to somewhere unknown. Let's see, with the fog and everything, how's this? I don't know. The circle's actually changing size on this one. Wait a minute. Or does it actually change size and I just haven't had the magnification with a 6x to notice? I feel like that's a very wide spread, but what do I know? All right, looks like the weather's gonna hold. I got my truck. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. Not a bad looking mule deer in the right there. Hey, where'd he go? Oh, hey. Just stand right there. But I think the whole reason I was coming over here is I think I see a outpost or a camp. Ooh, a new mission. Harvest a mule deer with the night vision scope attached. Well, wouldn't you know it? Guess what I'm here doing? Oh, a mallard. I forgot there were ducks. So I'm in elk territory, I think, according to the blue. Huh. That's whitetail. So if I see a mule deer or an elk. Wait, what's mule deer? Like, I know I'm... They're also a 6? Wait, really? And this thing's a 6 to 8. I can shoot a mule deer with a 338? I'm good with that. I don't know how well this is going to come through because, you know, YouTube and dark scenes, but it's really hard to see. It's also rest time for elk. Whitetail are active, not mule deer. All right, I guess I'm just going to wander around in the dark for a couple hours and see if I can't spot either a mule deer or an elk. Okay, that is a Rocky Mountain elk place. That's the first sign of Rocky Mountain elk I have found since I got out of the truck back over here. I have also found sign for grizzly bear, which means this could also turn into a horror game very quickly. Because as far as I know, this is as bright as my headlamp goes. I'm listening so intently. So this elk herd, wow, that's probably a pretty big area they cover then. I think I'm going to try and get back to the road, which I think is that way. Oh, and then there's mule deer. Ooh, so I need to be careful of that. Where's the road? To the left? This way? I got 45 minutes if I find a mule deer. 2.5 hours to find an elk. Well, that's a problem. They're all right there. Okay. I do not need you running around just yet. That's heavily treed, isn't it? I got good wind. Now, do I shoot the mule deer first because of my time frame and then shoot the elk? If I can keep track on where the elk go, that might make more sense. Because I need to harvest the mule deer. Shoot it between 0 and 3, have the night vision. Okay. And there's a buck supposedly right down there. Wow, the moon just came out? Look at that. Look at how much of a difference in brightness it makes when the moon's out. Like when there's cloud cover and it's dark, there it is. It's dark. I almost wonder because of my wind and everything if I'd be better off trying to call the mule deer in. Don't I have a caller for that? This one? What do we think? Do we think there's a high fit in there? Probably not. That's behind me. Oh, great. Wood bison. That's what I freaking need. Oh, I'm dumb. They don't call mule deer. I'm sitting here wasting time with a grunt caller. Ow. Oh, my God. Okay, we've lost out on the mule deer. It's too late. But I think, if I'm looking at these trees correctly, I might be able to get set up for an elk. Now, it is a vulnerable... if this is the herd I think it is, it's a vulnerable. So I think we're going to go with a low fit. Just a little cow call. The thing that worries me, though, is that the ground... Right, there he is right there. Hey, I was able to put a marker down. There goes the herd. Oh, I snuck it right in front of that cow. I'm pretty sure I shot the same one twice based off his reaction, but maybe I didn't. Whew. Come on, buddy. What a tough one. Okay, so this first shot was good. That might have been the same one. I may have shot the same one twice. Wait. No, I didn't? No, I didn't. I nailed 2 bulls. Nice. That's what I was going for. Yeah. This guy fell right here on the road. Wonder how this is going to work. If I turn that off. Can I have a camera flash? I do love the trophy shot capability. And now it's nighttime again. Like how the lumen takes a second to process, so it's like everything gets dark. All right, and that was a frontal double lunger. Yeah, I, for a second I hesitated on the shot because I forgot that I had the 338 and was thinking I was shooting the 308, which I should not. I probably still gotten a lung, but this one I took out both. 800 pounder, so trophy score 1,125. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and sell him. Yay! Oh, I'm still crouched. Heal. Let's go get your friend. See, now this guy looks a scotch bigger. Is he not? He's still just a 1-star. And again, it was a double lunger, but the right lung I was slightly at the top of. But a 980-pound bull. Pretty happy with that. Yeah, that'll work. Just doesn't get old. And then the light fades. At least my headlamp's not on in the thing. All right. 324, I'll take it. Harvest an animal shot with any rifle. Challenge completed. I'm sorry, what? Wait. Fresh blood, lower volume of blood. Did I not sneak it under her chin like I thought I did? Oh, no. Maybe we're good. Maybe it was... Because the elk was dead over there somewhere. Finished tracking blood. Okay, she's walking it off. That's my bad. I saw her running up in my scope picture, but I thought I snuck it in prior, and I guess I did. I might have clipped her in the chin. All right, let's make a trek back to Juniper. Right? Yeah, because that's a different blood trail than this blood trail. Or am I misunderstanding how this works? No, because the first one died back on the road over there. Anyways, back to the truck. I'm back. I done did it. By the way, hunter safety, like, we shouldn't be doing that. Just saying. The night vision scopes like predators on the plains, not in the woods where there's a grizzly bear. That just doesn't seem like a smart move.
Taking a nap while the sun gently brushes your skin. It doesn't get much better than this. So,
sun just got up.
Back. How was your night hunting trip?
It does not simplify things. We'll go with that. I'm afraid that might be the case.
Don't be too harsh
Wait,
on
what?
yourself. Working with dogs requires a lot of patience and self-discipline.
How do you get better when you've reached your level?
If I can be totally honest with you, it feels like I've already mastered it with Bug. I figure it's time to move on to something else. Or am I bigging myself up too much?
Okay.
Can I cast you in the role of my inner voice? I haven't told anyone else about this yet, but I'm planning on training Bug to be a service dog.
If only there was a company that could help you out. Oh my lord, dude.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am actually considering it. Having steady clientele and all that. You're starting to get under my skin, you know?
I've been reading those books about subtle manipulation you recommended. Oh my lord.
Beat me me in a friendly competition and I'll sign away my soul. If you manage to harvest more wolverines than me, I'll join half and hunt.
Wolverines? Just a friendly competition with the best dog trainer around. Bring it on. Oh, yeah. A little Joe Swanson moment here. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Shoot and harvest 3 wolverines. That's it. Okay. Okay. What are I know what are wolverines, but... Wait, have I not? Oh, there it is. American Wolverine. It's a 3. Okay, good. A 308 is actually right there. All right, but you know what? I think I'm going to leave that for next time. So next time we'll take Wilson out. There was a valley somewhere I drove through where I recall coming across Wolverine. There's also deer, like, right here next to the camp. But, yeah, so real quick, as of this recording, so I'm recording this right now, the first video of the early access that I produced is only been out like an hour and a half, 2 hours. The game comes out tomorrow, but if you're watching this on release, then for you, the game came out yesterday, I think. Time travel is a fickle thing. The point is that I, a few hours ago, got to watch the dev diary as why they brought this out in early access. And you know what? I'll give them credit where credit is due. The honesty and transparency, if, you know, being 100% truthful, is a good thing. And they're basically stating that it's to have community involvement with the game development. That a lot of the requests for additions to the old game were not possible due to the game being developed too far along. So by doing it this way, where this is not a finished game, this is a buggy mess. It is early access, but it is playable. We're hunting. We're having fun. I just gotta figure out the moose thing. But in this way, we can have more input as the user base, maybe? If that's true, then, hunting scope. Now, I remember that there was mentioned somewhere that the reason there was no hunting scope in the last one was it was a technical limitation. I call BS, just saying, flat out, because you gave us a 21 by rifle scope. Just let me put that in an equipment slot. You can't preach gun safety, have a story mission set based around gun safety, things as never pointing your weapon at something you're not willing to destroy, i.e. don't use your rifle like a spotting scope, and yet that's what we have to do. Anyways, that's my rant on spotting. I'm always going to rant about spotting scopes, especially if they bring, like right now I can turn Hunter Assist on and off, and this is the hard difficulty. But if they bring back the step above it, like the old game had, the Ranger mode, where you couldn't even turn it on, there are many times where it's like I'm staring at a mountain goat, and it's like I need better optics. I can't tell what I'm looking at. Do I shoot it or not? Anyways, so I like the idea of being, of them bringing it out a little early with the idea that the community can influence the development as long as they don't lose track of their initial target and, turn it into a too arcadey or not understand that there's going to be a player base for both the more arcadey side and the more realistic side. And then if it turns out that, hey, I want a very niche thing with a spotting scope, no one else wants that, they're not going to waste the time. All right, cool. Open it up to modding. It's Unreal. Use it as a resource. If you figure out, hey, there's a mod that's been really popular for a year, then you understand what it is your community wants. To me, it's kind of like Ark Survival Evolved. I firmly believe that game would have died 2 years after it came out of early access if it wasn't for the modding community. And now, good luck trying to find anyone who plays that thing in vanilla, because why would you? I mean, I look at non-competitive titles kind of being like a pickup truck, right? If you went down to a dealership and bought a truck, you wouldn't sign a piece of paper saying you're not allowed to do anything to it, that you can't pick your own tires or light bulbs or a steering wheel cover or a floor mat, just little things, let alone headache rack, hitches, toolboxes. You wouldn't want to do that. I mean, because then you're basically reliant on the manufacturer making exactly what it is you want with no downsides whatsoever. So there's a giant aftermarket industry for tailoring the generally liked thing to be perfect for an individual's interests and needs. And this has always been one of those genres that I feel like that's the thing it's missing, that would allow it to expand to a greater audience than virtual hunters. Imagine if there was a role play with game wardens and poachers, or you were able to turn on or off a little bit of a survival aspect, or, you know, maybe there already is a Bigfoot on this map somewhere. I doubt it. But what if there was? And if not, what if there could be? Or a unique weapon, or I don't know. Like, I get it for competitive not wanting to do that because then it can, you know, ruin things. But it's like, people will find a way eventually. I think Call of the Wild's a pretty good example of that. Anyways, that's my 2 cents rant on it being early access. It's a weird thing. On one end, I'm always against the idea of someone selling a product that is not capable of doing as advertised. But then I guess as long as you advertise it accordingly, that this is in development, it is early access, and things are to be expected to have issues, and, well, you're getting what you pay for. Is it fun? Hell yeah. Does it look good? Oh yeah. I'm having a blast. Yeah, I got there's a bug here and there, but I'm still having a good time. And I know it's not going to be out yet. It'll be one of the earlier updates, but me and the guys are already talking about how much we cannot wait for multiplayer. Especially, God, nighttime hunts are gonna suck. Although I do have to ask, like, can I get a better headlamp? Like, what'd I do? Buy that at the Dollar General, or my AA's running down? Like, that was dim. Like, even I keep in my truck, I got a Streamlight Tac 2 in my truck. For those who don't know, it's like, what is that thing? It's like 3,000 lumens or something ridiculous. Like, if it were pitch black out here, I could light up that tree line, and it's palm size. Like, it's tiny. I love that thing. And I got the hat clip for it somewhere. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, because there's buttons if you did, buttons if you didn't. And as always, buttons to push. Till next time.